I figure we should start off. Well, let's just take a look at one single snippet of Senator Ron Johnson. Now, I've heard a lot of conspiracy theories in my time. Like I kind of troll through the scum of the internet looking for all of the wildest and craziest conspiracies out there. And I gotta be honest, I have never encountered this one. And so it's shocking to me that I'm hearing it for the first time from a sitting US senator. John Ronson? Yes, John Ronson. Ron Johnson. And his conspiracy theory that I'm going to allow him to elaborate on is that the Great Depression was planned. So let's hear what his argument for that is. Shall we? This comes to us courtesy of the Heartland Signal, doing good work in the Midwest.
Is there something that can head off the debt crisis that can give, let's assume, a Trump presidency time to work on these things?
Well, we've been doing it for years by just printing more money. Now, one of the interesting revelations of Creature from Jekyll Island is the fact that the Great Depression was pretty well planned. All the big money men were pretty well warned that they were going to finally collapse the system. They had booms and busts. They had to finally just collapse the system, kind of start all over. So pull your money out of the market. And so, again, they're the big and powerful, the Joseph Kennedys of the world, the J.P. Morgans of the world. They got off scot-free. They got out of the market in time. So, again, I know this. I know it really sounds like conspiracy theory. I don't completely understand it, but it sure seems, it's just in my bones, I just feel there's a great deal of corruption and control there that the vast majority of people do not understand. And again, when you're the few people who do understand and you've got the levers of power, bad things can happen.
So, yeah, that wasn't really an argument, was it? That was just an insane Hitler-esque conspiracy. Like, it is... Guys, let me tell you that there are only like two groups. Okay? There are like a total of two groups. That when someone says, "Oh, the Great Depression was planned," it refers to two groups. These are the only options. It is either, communism, which not really that influential in the United States in the early 30s. Or Jews. They're talking about the Jews. When Ron Johnson says, "Oh, they planned the Great Depression," okay? That when he says that, he's saying that the Jews did the Great Depression. This is like saying, well, the Jews did 9/11, but like instead of choosing 9/11, you're choosing an event 100 years ago. That's like, you already had a conspiracy theory from modern day. You think it's like a centuries long conspiracy. The Jews are playing the long game here. That's what Ron Johnson is alleging here. Now, you might say, "Oh, but Jack, Ron Johnson didn't say the Jews." Then who was he talking about? Just the rich and powerful? Just the rich, it was just the rich and powerful? Oh, are you saying Ron Johnson, an agent of the rich and powerful in Washington, is an anti-capitalist? Dude, he works for those people. He's not saying the rich and powerful. He's drawing on one of the oldest conspiracy theories out there. The same conspiracy theory parroted by fucking Hitlerites. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing, in fact, that Hitler was doing during the time of the Great Depression. Oh yeah, just the global elite. You know, parenthesis, parenthesis, parenthesis. Yeah. God. It's so... They can't be naked about their bigotry and their insane conspiracy theories, so instead they have to, like...
Is there something that can
take them, like, one more step removed? The Jews don't run the world now, but 100 years ago they did. Is insane to me. Goodness.